Hi, it's Arlene, and I want to talk about laughter and the importance of laughter in your life, keeping you young, vibrant, excited, ready to go. I know you always heard about laughter is the best medicine, keeping you healthy. But laughter is something that you should have in your life all the time because you should be able to laugh at yourself as well as to laugh at other people. I always say that I I'm a funny person, and I try to surround myself with people who make me laugh and who have funny stories and do funny things and wear funny hats or whatever. I always try to incorporate that as part of my life. One of the things that happened to me the other day is that my daughter is always one that goes and buys perfume and different items, and she just drops it off and puts it on my bed. And I got up, came home from work, and I looked at my bed, and there was one of these. I don't know if you can see it. And I said, "Oh, this is a new perfume." I looked at the scent. I said, "Oh, it's a very exciting scent." It said on it, it said mango, fig, and coconut. I didn't necessarily want to smell like mango, fig, and coconut, but I said, okay, this is what was on my bed. Mango, fig, and coconut. I don't know if you can see it. And I got excited and I took it. Show you what it did. Took it. I took the top off. It's a roll-on. It smelled really interesting, and I was getting ready to go to work, so did it smell? I rolled it. I rolled it on my arms. I rolled it around my shoulders. I rolled it on my back, my legs. I said, okay, this should be nice fragrance to go to work with me. So I did all of that, got myself ready, really rolling again. Let me show you again. If you can't see it, this is what it said, okay? Clearly. I got myself ready. I got it finished getting dressed. I came downstairs. I'm ready to go, right? I go and I look on the dining room table and I see that there are some more of these different fragrances, different flavors in here, okay? I said, that's interesting. I wonder why she gave me the one I got. So I went and I looked at all of these and I looked at them. Well, if you look at it carefully, on the bottom of it, it says deodorant. I looked at it again and I said, deodorant? Deodorant bars. Both of them are clearly on the bottom. It says deodorant bars. Now, show you again. These say deodorant bars. The one I have does not say deodorant bars. So I had rubbed myself down nicely with deodorant. Up and down my arms. When I share this story with other people, I wasn't really finding it funny. Found it interesting that one didn't say deodorant. But when I shared the story with everybody, how I was excited about the fragrance and how I rubbed myself down, my friends thought it was funny. They thought it was hysterical that I could rub myself down, up and down with deodorant. And, I didn't find it that funny, but I laughed with them. I found joy and laughter. Another thing that I like to do to make me smile, sometimes it's just ultimate silliness. I love hats. You see me with many different hats. And I'm sure in one of my shorts, you're going to see me with the hot dog hat on. I didn't wear it here. But it's a hot dog. When you go to the festival, everybody was having these hats. So I put the hats on. We were taking pictures of the hot dog hats. They thought it was the silliest, stupid. Who would want a hot dog on top of their head? It's funny. It's funny. It makes me smile. The people who are wearing it, we were all happy and joyful and excited because we had these hats on. We were happy. We weren't all, we had to wait in long lines. No, we had hot dog hats on. We were a team. We were part of a group. We were funny. So, using humor all the time. And sometimes you don't get mad. It's the way things are. You're in traffic and things are silly and your things are going just maybe not right. I remember one morning I was on my way to work and I was in traffic and there was traffic was backed up. I didn't know what the problem was. My face was getting all, and I looked over and there was a guy in a convertible. Now, first thing was a little cool for a convertible, but okay, he had a convertible. So I looked over at the man in convertible. It was a convertible and it was an older kind of car. And he was in his convertible and he was just a beeping, singing to the song, just partying and doing all this other kind of stuff. I looked at him. First it gave me what? I smiled because obviously this man had some kind of joy. He was just happy. And after looking at him, I started laughing and smiling and thinking about this man is happy. He's not worried about the traffic. He is just into his music and into bebop. He didn't care if it was cold outside. He had a convertible. People thought he was crazy. He was just doing him. And I had to smile and say, now he got a good spirit, a good heart, because he found joy and laughter in just being a part of it, enjoying that life. So I found that kind of interesting. But again, I try to find things what other people may find interesting is being able to laugh at yourself. Because you got to be able, I don't laugh at other people. I laugh with other people. Because you're going to see funny people down the street that's going to do stuff. And you can't necessarily laugh at them. That's not the right thing to do, per se. But you can laugh at yourself. And sometimes, even before I go to bed at night, I'll go to some YouTube videos or other things and find comedians telling jokes about what happened, just giving you kind of funny stories, because what it does is ease you in the evening. If you were up to date and you weren't totally relaxed and you didn't do your meditation, you didn't do whatever, your prayers, whatever you do before you go to bed, listening to people telling jokes about things. And a lot of times the jokes about them, their family, places they've been, things they heard, stories. Sometimes it's just funny. Even if you look at, you go on to Facebook sometimes and you see pictures of things and they'll show a picture of something. And you look at the picture and it looks like something totally different than what it really is. And you may say, and you're looking at it and you look at it and they say, oh no, that's somebody eating a hamburger. And you looked at it and it didn't look, when you know what you thought. They'll say, yeah, you know what you thought, didn't you? And you laugh because you knew what you thought. It didn't look like somebody eating a hamburger until you actually looked at the picture again and it was somebody eating a hamburger. So those kind of things are just very things that keep you young, keep you energetic. Again, having laughter, being able to laugh at you, being able to sit with your friends. We can talk about the news. We can talk about all kind of depressing things because there's a lot of them out there. But can you laugh at them? Do you tell jokes? Do you smile? When you get finished leaving them, do you feel, oh, or do you feel a smile on your face? Because one, you're happy to see, and you share good moments. I spend a lot of time with laughter telling stories. We tell stories about this and this was happening. We ask questions to laugh at this was just happened. I remember there was a story about my aunt. Oh my God, a good thing she can't hear this. And my mother was telling the story. She was a great storyteller. She loved to make us smile. And she was telling us about my aunt who just thought she was just so cute. She was all that in a bowl of chips. And, she was an attractive woman, so a lot of times guys would stop and try to whistle and talk to her. But, my aunt she just thought she just was too hot and she didn't want to talk to them. So this one particular time, she was walking down the street and she had, I think she had gone somewhere, someplace, restroom somewhere. Anyhow, she's walking down the street, just shaking her. But, women, we like sometimes we got the swerve going on, Anyhow, she's walking down the street and the guys are whistling, saying different things. And this one guy was running behind her. He's saying, ma'am, 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 running behind her, trying to stop her. And as he's coming behind her, she's just a swerving, just going down the street. She all that in a bowl of chips. And the man finally runs up to her. He gets up to her, he runs up here closely. He says, ma'am, I'm sorry to disturb you, but I just wanted to let you know that your dress is tucked into your panties. So now she is ultimately embarrassed, but that's funny as hell. Now, it was funny, and then it wasn't funny for her. I bet you it was funny people looking behind her, walking down the street, that she's just a twisting and all of that. But those are just humorous stories that we found, and it always became like a thing, like, when people talk to you, you need to be a little bit more respectful because you really don't know what exactly they're trying to tell you. And it happens all the time. There's just things that just funny and you smile and you make life joyful. I think that you really can find something funny every day to laugh at. You really can. Sometimes it just pisses you off, but when you hindsight, it could be very, very funny. I think just recently we just was on our way to New Orleans and we stopped at the airport, we ordered 2 hamburgers. So I stopped somewhere and my daughter went and they called her name and she picked up the hamburger, her bag of the hamburger. And I said, okay. So by the time I came back from the restroom, I'm standing there waiting for my other friend to get her order. They called my daughter's name again. I said, looked at my daughter. She had the bag in her hand. I went up there and got the other bag of hamburgers because they obviously wanted us to have two bags of hamburgers for whatever reason. We needed 4 hamburgers. So we got there, got the other bag because I tried and got the other bag, brought it back. Other friend picked up the hamburger, got her back. We got to our seats. Now we got 4 hamburgers and 4 fries, okay? A lot of hamburger, a lot of fries. And we had ordered bacon cheeseburgers. Simple bacon cheeseburgers with ketchup on. Nothing real, no for lettuce, tomato, I think. We get there, we open our hamburgers. First thing, again, now we got 4, remember? Open the hamburgers, and now we have 4 hamburgers, and none of the orders are right. None of them. Each one is different. There's no bacon on it. Somebody didn't have the ketchup on it. It was funny as hell because we got 4 hamburgers. You would think at least one would be correct. One of the 4, since they want us to have 4. Nope, none of them were. Of course, we got on our way getting ready to board the plane, so we couldn't take it back. And again, we were going to take it back. He gave us 4 hamburgers, none of the 4 are right when we were only supposed to get 2. We just laughed and said, how the hell could they mess up that order? And then we just thought it was funny. 4, we thought we were getting over. We had 2 extra hamburgers, 2 extra fries. Nah. So, I mean, I can go on and on telling stories about different things that happen and why you find it humorous. I mean, again, I was a little pissed off that I didn't get the bacon in my hamburger. But, you know, there's stories that go on, and you go with it. You roll with it. You smile and say, okay, you know, I guess that wasn't supposed to have the bacon. I don't know. It's just funny. And it's funny when you see things happen to people and yourself, and you just find joy. So please, laughter really is the best medicine for your health. It's best medicine to decrease wrinkles in your face. It's the best medicine to just share joy in life because you can laugh. Everybody can't laugh. So please use laughter as your medicine and use it every day. And you will be just so much more vibrant and excited about life because it is joy.